What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to your $15,000 Eidl grant and 24 months of working capital update. It is Monday, November the 29th, 2021. Please do me each favor. Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, you can find me over on Twitter at TrySmallBiz, username SmallBiz, the name of the company that I formed to help grow your small biz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. My Dallas Cowboys lost their third out of 4 games, and now Mike McCarthy has COVID, along with 10 other players and coaches. OMG there, but thankfully, those Fly Go Fly fans went down to the New York Giants. Are you kidding me? So, ladies and gentlemen, I need to know, before I share every secret I know with respect to the targeted, supplemental, and 24 months of working capital, where do you stand? Tell me in the comments. Are you still waiting? Are you stuck in reconsideration? Do you have a problem that I can help you with? I will spend, as I always do, some time to answer a few dozen comments. Today, I'm going to share a couple of scary stories, one of which is rather outrageous, and what is perhaps the greatest marriage of hot chocolate and instant coffee ever known to man. So, ladies and gentlemen, pull up a chair. Grab a cup of coffee mixed with hot chocolate, ice cold beer, glass of wine, whiskey on a big rock. Did anybody miss me? Here we go. Folks, I got to show you this before I help you get your money, as I have been now for, 18 months? You want to marry? You want a marriage that's made in heaven right here. Friend of mine said, you got to get the Starbucks hot chocolate. Oh my God, it's not too sweet. It's so creamy and velvety. Unbelievable stuff here. Even if you're not a big fan of the coffee, because it's a little burnt for your taste, this hot chocolate is unreal. I had this Nescafe Classico Colombia in my cupboard for probably 2 years, and I decided last night to marry these two, and oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, OMG, we don't edit around here, so if you're new, welcome. It's an unbelievable combination. Perhaps they'll both be sponsors. When we do launch in January the website, Try Small Biz, you will create a profile. I will do everything in my power to raise awareness for the products and services that you sell, and we will, of course, turn into a mobile app in the App Store under the name, you guessed it, Small Biz. Shortly thereafter, it's going to be absolutely amazing. 2022 is the beginning, not the end. It's the beginning of you and your family going to levels that you never dreamed possible. But today, I want to spend some time talking about all the secrets that I know. Again, in the comments, make sure you tell me, where do you stand? How can I help you get this money? And let I remind everybody one more time. Never call, email, or text someone in the comments. It's a scam. In fact, I woke up this morning rather early at 5 o'clock. I was up a little early. Sometimes I'm up at 4 a.m. checking out those Webull trades, but it's 5 o'clock, so I get up, I have coffee, and my phone's buzzing. And I look, and it's one of several hundred YouTube notifications that I get in a given day. And the person said, "Hey, man, where you been?" So I said, okay, I've been gone for 4 or 5 days. Let me see who that is. And lo and behold, guess who it was? It was me. Yes, Jason McElhone was wondering how Jason McElhone is doing. So I click over, and wouldn't you know, it's one of those assholes that's been trolling me now for the last several months, stealing my name and my face in an effort to rip you off. So I don't know, what was he thinking? Most of them are south of the border or overseas, by the way. What was he thinking? Well, gee, he hasn't done a video in 4 or 5 days. I don't have anybody that I can rip off. So let me ask Jason, with his name and face, how he's doing, or where you been? Can you believe that? And if that's not enough, some of you saw something rather interesting on Twitter. Yes, I'm going to get to my secrets. Something on Twitter this past week that was absolutely mind-boggling. Same name, same face, same headline. One small difference in the @. It was @Try Small Bills, BLZ instead of BIZ. Now, if you took a snapshot, ladies and gentlemen, from the waist up, as they say, it looked just like me. This profile had 16,500 followers, actually almost double of what I currently got now. But, as some of you found out, if you scroll down, what'd you see? Well, this is a family show. I hear you, Ma. You saw pornographic photos and videos that you didn't have to click a button for. They were just running in real time, just running all sorts of scenarios. And I had people, believe it or not, why are you running pornographic videos on Twitter? I'm going to call the SEC. Well, first of all, I don't think the SEC is going to get my ass in trouble. Maybe the FCC, but not the SEC. That has to do with the stock market. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you see my name and face telling you to WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram in the comments, it's a fucking scam. Never send anyone a dime. I've helped raise probably billions of dollars at this point, and I've never charged anyone a penny. And last but not least, for the, first time, if you see a series of pornographic films or videos or someone supplanting my face on a body that's exposing my, I hear you, Ma, I hear you, my parts, it's not me. For the love of God Almighty, it's not me. The biggest reason why I held off the launch of I hope you guys miss me. I keeping it real around here. We don't edit around here, by the way. If you're new, one of the reasons why I waited 3 or 4 months to launch this damn website is because of all the frauds that are using my name and face to rip people off. So I'm trying my damnedest by December 31, the cutoff, even though reconsiderations and loans will go beyond that, to get you and your family money. So there's never any iota of me being tied to any money exchange with respect to EIDL. All right, with that said, yes, Jason, you're not in the porno business, at least not now. You're not in the porno business, at least not now. Never was. Just kidding. Just kidding. Again, tell me in the comments, where do you stand? How can I help you? All right, here's the deal. Wow, right? Wow. What an intro. What an intro. You got to have a 30% economic loss and be in a low-income community to get a targeted Eidl advance. You have to be in a low-income community and suffer a 50% economic loss to get the additional $5,000. The SBA has reminded us, once again, that you're going to want to apply or do your reconsideration before December the 10th with respect to the $5,000 supplemental, because by law, they can't carry it over beyond December 31. What they can carry over is the loan increase, and if you're in reconsideration for the $10,000 targeted Eidl advance. You have 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, from the date of your original Eidl loan to get your increase. So if you got your first Eidl loan last year, say November of 2020, you have until November of 2022, because they have over $95 billion left over, to request upwards of $2 million. And for the record, if you're looking for a $500,000 loan or less, you got to have a 570 credit score, and it is ironclad. If you're going for up to $2 million, you have to have a 615 credit score. The most important factors for the larger loans are your gross annual revenue for 2019 and your credit score. Much of it is automated. Computers, bots, call it what you will. The loan officers rarely, if ever, call anyone that's seeking over $500,000. Don't ask me why that is. They may have said, you know what? We think there's going to be 10% of people that are full of shit, so we're willing to risk a few $1 billion of potential fraud so we can get all these people that are stuck in the queue funded. If you are in there for reconsideration, do not panic. They have plenty of money. And I will review once again everything that I know to help get your money much faster. You must call the toll-free number. There's a new 833 number. I'm not putting it in the comments because that's where the scammers take advantage of you. And you ask the person on the other line, I need you to check my file for a half a dozen things that I need in order to get approved for the Eidl advance. Driver's license front and back PDF. Avoided corporate check front and back PDF. Your hazard insurance, the deck page, it's about 15 pages long. I got mine from Biberk, BIBERK.com. It's a Berkshire Hathaway company. A board resolution, which is a very simple one-pager. You and any officers, if you have them, had a meeting on such and such date. You agreed to take a loan in the amount of so-and-so. And if there's more than one officer, i.e. owner of the company, they need to sign that piece of paper alongside with you. In addition to that, your Form 2202, which is your liabilities form. This is for loans $500,000 or less. Do not put your home mortgage on there. And of course, your 4506T, which the IRS and the SBA say as of about 3 weeks ago, there is no more backlog. So if you can't get a 4506T based on your 2019 revenue, my goodness, you must have filed a year and a half late, or you did so by paper and they've somehow lost it. If that's the case, you need to hurry up and refile electronically. They're going through in 20 minutes. I just did mine after an extension for this past year. Within 23 minutes, they approved me. Within 2 weeks, I got a refund check wired in my account. It's not taking any time at all if you reapply or you're already submitted electronically your taxes from last year. All right. Let's assume you've called the SBA 833 toll-free number. You get the Tier 2 representative to notate in your account. Jason has all 6 documents required in order to get approved for the Eidl advance or the target or supplemental or the loan increase. Then you must stop calling for a while. You get privacy release forms from your senators, congressmen, and women. Atlanta, if you're watching me, Atlanta, Georgia 5th District, Congresswoman Nikema Williams, Nikema Williams. Tell her that Jason sent you. She's down there in Atlanta and has a small business advocate that is helping people get loans with the SBA. One of the ways, in addition to the privacy release form, is to get the small business advocate or the business advocate, particularly in your congressman or women's office. The senators aren't as quick to respond as the congressmen and women are. Don't ask me why, but call them up and say, hey, I just signed a privacy release form with you, but I also need to speak with your small business advocate. In Atlanta, it's Congresswoman Nikema Williams, Nikema. She's on my page. Tell her the crazy guy that owns Small Biz sent you. She has a small business advocate that will get on the phone with the SBA and literally walk through your application for you. Some congressmen and women are absolutely phenomenal. Others, like Marco Polo, just one example. Ted Cruz, not much better in Texas. Marco Polo, of course, Florida. They're worthless. But there are some that are absolutely bending over backwards. So shout out to Nikema. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. We really appreciate your help. All right, so I told you, score.org. Many used to work with the SBA. Get a score.org counselor in your area. In fact, when you're interviewing them, hey, do you have any experience with the SBA? No, I do not. Okay, can you recommend somebody in the area who does? And you're going to want to deal with a counselor that has experience, preferably worked for or knows somebody at the SBA, because PDC recons is where everything is stuck for the most part right now. Anyone applying for the Eidl loan or the up to $2 million for the first time is getting funded in 3 weeks or less. Some are getting funded in 2 weeks. The problem that we have now, for the most part, it's the only problem that we have, is all these folks that are stuck in reconsideration. Now, the estimates are just from a couple 100,000 at this point, because they're funding $5 billion a week to as many as 700,000 or 800,000. Who the hell really knows? But you have to do everything I've said. And ladies and gentlemen, until next time, make sure you tell me where you stand in the comments. Always remember, I'm still fighting on Twitter. In addition to sharing money-making ideas in the stock market, just took another 25% profit in a biotech stock. If you're not following me at Try Small Biz, you really should. Until next time. We ran a little long, ladies and gentlemen, but always remember, I love you. And thank you so much for watching.